All right, so let's dive right into it. If you're an entrepreneur or even just thinking about starting your own business, there's one thing you absolutely need to get a handle on: financial literacy. Now, I know, the word financial can sound intimidating. It can conjure up images of spreadsheets, tax forms, and, let's be honest, a lot of confusion. But here's the deal. Understanding your finances is not just a nice to have, it's a must-have. So, let's break down some key financial concepts that every entrepreneur should know, and I promise to keep it relatable and engaging. First up, let's talk about cash flow. Picture this. You've got a great product, customers are loving it, and sales are rolling in. Sounds fantastic, right? But here's the kicker. If you don't manage your cash flow properly, you could find yourself in a world of hurt. Cash flow is simply the movement of money in and out of your business. It's the lifeblood of your operations. You can be profitable on paper, but if your cash flow is negative, you might struggle to pay your bills, your employees, or even yourself. So keep a close eye on your cash flow statement. Know when money is coming in and when it's going out. Create a cash flow forecast to anticipate any potential shortfalls. This is your financial crystal ball. Next, let's tackle budgeting. I know budgeting can feel like a straitjacket, but hear me out. A budget is a plan for your money. It tells you where your money is going and helps you make informed decisions about your spending. As an entrepreneur, you'll want to set a budget that reflects both your business goals and your personal financial needs. Break it down into categories: fixed costs, variable costs, and discretionary spending. Fixed costs are your rent, salaries, and other non-negotiables. Variable costs can fluctuate, like marketing expenses or supplies. Discretionary spending? That's for those fun things, like team outings or office snacks. Just remember, a budget isn't about restriction, it's about empowerment. It gives you the freedom to make choices that align with your vision. Now, let's chat about profit margins. This is the percentage of revenue that exceeds your costs. It's crucial to know your profit margins because they tell you how efficiently you're running your business. A high profit margin means you're keeping more of what you earn, while a low margin might indicate that you need to reevaluate your pricing or cut unnecessary expenses. You can calculate your profit margin by taking your net income and dividing it by your total revenue. Knowing this number helps you set realistic financial goals and benchmarks for your business. And trust me, it's a number you want to keep an eye on regularly. Speaking of numbers, let's not forget about the importance of understanding your break-even point. This is the magic number that tells you how much you need to sell to cover your costs. It's the point where your total revenue equals your total expenses. Knowing your break-even point is crucial because it helps you set sales targets and pricing strategies. You can calculate it by dividing your fixed costs by your average selling price per unit minus your variable costs per unit. Once you know this number, you can make more informed decisions about scaling your business, whether that's investing in marketing or hiring new staff. And then there's the concept of debt. Debt isn't inherently bad. It can be a useful tool if you know how to manage it. Many entrepreneurs take on debt to fund their growth, whether through loans or credit cards. The key is to understand the terms and ensure you can manage the repayments without jeopardizing your cash flow. Keep your debt-to-equity ratio in check, which measures how much debt you're using to finance your business compared to your equity. A high ratio can be a red flag for lenders and investors, so be strategic about how you leverage debt. Now, let's touch on the importance of building an emergency fund. Life happens, and businesses can face unexpected challenges. An emergency fund acts as a financial cushion, allowing you to weather storms without derailing your operations. Aim to save enough to cover 3 to 6 months' worth of expenses. This fund gives you peace of mind and the flexibility to make decisions without panic. Remember, it's not just about surviving, it's about thriving, even when the unexpected hits. And while we're on the topic of unexpected challenges, let's talk about taxes. I know, taxes can feel like a black hole of confusion, but understanding your tax obligations is vital. set aside a portion of your income for taxes throughout the year. This will save you from scrambling when tax season rolls around. Familiarize yourself with the deductions available to you as a business owner. Things like home office expenses, travel costs, and even some meals can be deductible. Consult a tax professional if you're feeling overwhelmed. They can help you navigate this maze. Finally, let's discuss the power of financial statements. These are your business's report cards, and they provide essential insights into your financial health. The three main financial statements you should know are the income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow statement. The income statement shows your revenue and expenses, giving you a snapshot of profitability. The balance sheet outlines your assets, liabilities, and equity, showing what you own versus what you owe. And the cash flow statement tracks the flow of cash in and out of your business. Together, these statements paint a complete picture of your business's financial landscape. So, there you have it. Cash flow, budgeting, profit margins, break-even points, debt management, emergency funds, taxes, and financial statements. These concepts are the building blocks of financial literacy for entrepreneurs. Embrace them, and you'll be well on your way to making informed, strategic decisions that drive your business forward. Remember, financial literacy isn't just about numbers. It's about empowering yourself to take control of your business's future. So, roll up your sleeves, dive into those spreadsheets, and let's make those financial dreams a reality.